Why did that woman just slap Chad?
I have no idea, but it looks pretty serious to me.
LaToya, what is the matter with you? And what are you doing here anyway?
What's the matter with me? You have some nerve, Chad Harris, you bastard.
My God, she keeps hitting him.
Well, well, what's going on here, Chad? Something that'll help me take Whitney away from you, I hope.
Fox, what are we gonna do? I mean, we should go help him, right?
Well, you know, just wait a minute, okay? This might be something Chad doesn't really want us involved in, so come on.
If Mrs. Winthrop were to suffer another upset,
And you think seeing
as
me
I
would-
said, I don't want to risk it. I want to make certain that she stays calm.
Okay, whatever you say.
And I think you should leave, miss. I don't want you anywhere near my patient, and I don't even want her to hear the sound of your voice.
Dr. Abel, you needed stats. Something's gone terribly wrong with the baby.
Fetal heartbeat's erratic. We're losing the baby.
Lucy. No. You gotta save the baby. You gotta save our baby.
My son.
Our son.
That's right. Our son.
Your son, yes. Beth's son, no.
Mother, would you take a picture of us?
A picture?
Yeah, a picture. The camera's right over there.
Say cheese.
Thank you, Mrs. Wallace.
Luis?
Yeah?
Do you want to hold him again? I think you need to get to know your son, don't you?
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, God.
Careful.
So tiny. Hey.
Of course he's tiny. He was just born. Right here in this bed.
You mean down in the basement?
Hey, little man. Guess what? I'm your father. How about that? I'm his father.
Lucky that poor little thing has a real father, because he sure as hell doesn't have a real mommy. Keep your voice down, he's gonna hear you. Yeah. What do you think Luis would do if he found out that you dumped Sheridan in the ocean to die, huh? And then stole her baby, made him think that you were pregnant, then pretended to give birth to that little thing. What do you think he'll do when he finds out that you are really a monster?
You're just jealous because my plan worked and I'm gonna get away with it.
Haven't you forgotten one little thing, huh? The little, or should I say, big fly in the ointment, Charlie. She thinks the two of you could go walking off into the sunset. How you gonna do that one, Betty? Huh? How are you and Charlie gonna go off together? Huh? When Luis thinks that you have just given him a son.
I'll tell you how. I'm gonna kill Luis right now.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me highest, breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
You got a lot of gall to stand there looking like you did nothing wrong.
Damn it, LaToya, stop it.
What the hell are you doing back in L.A. after you ran out on me like
Oh,
that?
I ran out on you.
Don't you stand there and lie to my face. What are you doing back here walking around like you're somebody?
LaToya, please. We're in an emergency room and you're causing a scene. Let's take this somewhere else.
Oh, you think I'm making a scene? You ain't seen nothing yet. What is going on?
Who is that woman and why did she slap Chad?
I don't know, but I think we should follow him.
Well, I do too. I mean, Chad's gonna get hurt.
Yeah. With all the stuff that went on with Puff Dog and the way he threatened Chad, who knows who that girl is or what the hell she wants. Come on, let's go.
Right, let's go.
I don't know. We may have to take the baby.
You mean a C-section?
What the hell? Will you get her out of here? What if Gwen wakes up and sees her?
I just want to know if the baby's going to be okay.
The best thing you could do for your baby and your wife is to get her out of here now. Understand?
Come on, this way.
God, what is happening? My baby, why is this happening?
I'm sorry. This is my fault. I never should have argued with Gwen. I'm really sorry.
What am I going to do if Gwen and I lose our baby? What am I going to do?
We're losing it. We're losing the baby.
Should I call for an OR?
There's no time. We've got to do something here and now.
You're amazing. You know that? I still can't believe you're here. And that you're mine. Never thought I could feel this way. Just want to hold you and love you and protect you. But you know what? We're gonna have a good time, little guy. Yeah. I'm gonna take you down to Boston and we'll go see the Red Sox. And you're gonna play in Little League. I'll be your coach. And I'm gonna read to you. You know that? Starting today. And you're gonna love books. You're gonna be the smartest kid in class. I know it.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird. If that mockingbird don't sing, Mama's gonna buy you a diamond ring.
So many thought she wasn't cut out for motherhood. You're natural.
That's all I've ever wanted.
I can't wait to have babies with you. We're gonna have the most beautiful babies in the whole world.
Yeah, well, how can we miss with you as their mother?
You for the father.
Well, the most important thing is that they're going to be the most loved babies in the whole wide world.
Yes, they will. So how many do you think we should have?
Well, as many as you want.
Oh, I always dreamed of having a really big family. How about a dozen?
A dozen? All right. I don't see why not. I mean, hey, the more the merrier, right? I can't wait to get out on the water with you, alone at sea. That's a feeling like no other.
Sounds glorious.
Now, I'm going to teach you to fish. You're going to love it.
I'm going to love anything so long as it's with you.
You know, someday we're going to be taking a trip like this as a family, teach the kids to fish. All 10 of them.
Whoa, we're back to 10 again? I thought we settled on 6.
Yeah, I'm back to thinking 2 teams, full court, 5-on-5.
Whatever you want, my love. I love you so much. May every day for the rest of our lives be as perfect as this one.
You know, Sheridan's always on my mind, but why am I seeing her face when I look at you?
No. Why not? The time to kill Luis is now. Right now.
Charlie, we talked about this. We have to wait. We've got to give Luis time to bond with the baby before he dies, and that'll cause the ultimate pain, huh?
Well, how long? Because I want to get out of here. I want to hit the road and he's holding up the works.
Wait a little bit longer, okay? I'll know when the time is right for Luis to die, and then you and I and the baby can hit the road together.
Are you sure you want to go with me, Beth? Because I'm starting to doubt it again. I really am.
Charlie, you've got to be patient,
Look, I've been patient. I'm sick of it. Are you stalling because you want to be with Luis? I mean, have you forgotten how he dumped you for Sheridan and treated you like garbage?
Keep your voice down.
What difference does it make? He's gonna die anyway.
He has to think that you're Dr. Culver until the time comes for him to die. Okay? You don't want him calling the cops, do you?
No, you certainly don't want that now, do you? No, but I want to know if Beth is stringing me along.
I swear, okay? I want to hit the road with you and the baby, all right? I don't want Louise, I want you.
Fine, okay, it's settled. Louise dies right now. What are you doing? I'm gonna sneak up behind Luis and choke him to death.
Wait. Luis is holding the baby. If you kill Luis, he's gonna drop him. You don't want to hurt the baby, do you?
No, I don't want to hurt the baby, but it's time for Louise to die. She is a holy cannon. I'm telling you, playing with fire.
Shut up, Mother. Charlie, we can't act hastily. Everything that we've done will be for nothing if something goes wrong now. Nothing will go wrong. Oh, no. Louise is a cop. If he's killed, there's going to be a massive manhunt. Okay? This is not the time to kill Louise.
I guess so.
Okay, that's right. Now, we can't run the risk of being caught and going to jail for the rest of our lives when we could spend it out on the open road, right?
Oh, Beth. It's so romantic.
Yeah. Okay, so you have to trust me, Charlie. Okay? This is not the time to kill Louise. Okay? Now put your mask back on before he recognizes you from the sketch.
Dr. Culver, what are you doing?
Get your hands off me.
Damn it, Latoya, I told you, calm down. Calm down. Come here. Now, what are you doing here? Huh? What do you want?
I want to slap you silly. That's what I want.
There they are. Let's go.
Wait, not just yet, okay? Not just yet.
No, I want to find out what's going on.
No, so do I, but let's just hang back for a few minutes, okay? We don't know the whole story, and you know, maybe that's the way Chad wants it.
What do you mean come to a hospital slapping me around, huh? What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you? What kind of man are you, Chad Harris, to run off like that and just desert your woman?
Desert. Now, I didn't desert you. You know exactly why I left. I didn't want anything else to do with your cousin, and you did not want to leave that life.
Why would I want to leave that life? Why would you? Puff Dog has it made, and he was good to all of us.
I don't care.
You could have had anything you wanted. Diamonds, Mercedes-Benz cars, house at the beach. Puff Dog would have paid you millions to produce music for him.
Latoya, you know where those millions come from. Huh? I know you know.
I don't know. I don't care.
They come from drugs and prostitution. Okay, I don't want anything to do with that.
Yeah? Well, you didn't mind it when you were still broke trying to get a foot in the door to write and produce music. And when Puff Dog let you in and you started making a little money, you didn't care where it came from, did you?
No.
That's right. You just wanted a place to write your music. And you didn't get all high and mighty until you made a name for yourself and that other guy started pitching you. Then all of a sudden you got all moral on everybody, including me.
I can't hear a thing, but he must know her from somewhere.
Well, it's probably his past with Puff Dog. Listen, Whitney, back in Harmony, did Chad ever mention anything about this girl to you?
No, he never said a thing about her.
Never. He never said anything about Puff Dog?
No, never.
That's interesting to me. I guess we don't know Chad as well as we thought we did, huh?
Fetal heart rate is dropping, Doctor.
Let's start a dopamine drip.
It's my fault. This is all my fault.
Still here? You're right, it is your fault. Yours and that slut you were kissing.
All right, now wait a minute.
Your wife was doing just fine until she saw you on TV kissing this little tramp. What the hell kind of husband are you anyway?
Okay. There's no need to call her names.
Well, what else do you call a husband stealer and keep it PG, huh? I know a lot of words that are R-rated.
Please, I just want to make sure Gwen is all right.
Oh, yeah? Well, if you're really so concerned about your boyfriend's wife, Why don't you just leave the hospital right now, huh? Dr. Abel asked you a while ago to leave. Why are you still here?
I'm just trying to help.
Well, guess what? You're not helping. In fact, neither of you are helping, so why don't you just leave? And I mean leave Los Angeles. Do the right thing and get out of your wife and baby's lives.
Doctor, what's happening? Is the baby all right?
Ethan, the baby is not all right. I'm sorry.
The baby's dead.
What did he just call her? I think he just called her LaToya.
Yeah, I think so.
So this is the woman that Puff Dog was talking about to Chad on the beach?
Yeah, you know, it's obvious she's straight from the hood. I mean, exact opposite of you.
Well, I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised Chad would get involved with someone like that, you know?
Wait a minute. Who said that Chad was ever involved with her? Chad grew up here, so there must be a lot of people that he knows from the old neighborhood.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. I just, you know, look, I assumed that they were involved at some time in the past. I mean, Whitney, women don't usually get that crazy and passionate over someone unless it's more than friendship. And look at Chad. Chad seems pretty passionate himself, you know? That kind of passion, it only comes from people involved in an intimate relationship, you know? People in love.
And I hear you came back to LA with a new lady. Is that right?
You know, that's none of your business. You see, you and I broke up a long time ago.
Yeah, we broke up. After you snuck out of town like the lying dog you are. You bastard!
Dr. Culver, what are you doing with that electrical cord?
Actually, Dr. Culver was just giving me some safety tips now that we have a baby here in the house.
Safety tips?
Yeah, like, for instance, that cord on the lamp was too long, and it was a hazard. And if one of us was walking by carrying the baby and we tripped, it could have been really dangerous.
That's right. Very dangerous.
I see.
You know, I didn't even think that we would have to worry about stuff like this until the baby was walking. But it just goes to show us that it's never too early to start worrying about our baby's safety.
You're right. I hadn't thought about that either. Thank you, Dr. Culver.
You're welcome.
By the way, I'm curious. Why are you still wearing that surgical mask?
My mask? I have a slight cold. Wanted to be careful around the baby.
That is so considerate of you, Dr. Culver.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Look, Luis, would you mind stepping out into the hallway for a few minutes? I want to examine Beth.
No problem.
Luis, something wrong?
No, really. I was just, my mind was wandering. You know, I was just wishing I'd found Sheridan. I'm sure she's had her baby by now.
Yeah, she probably has.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be a downer. It is a happy day for us. We have our new son.
Yeah. It is a wonderful day, isn't it?
It's the best. I'll be waiting out in the hall. Look at you. You are positively glowing. No one would believe that you just given birth.
Of course she didn't.
Mother, I'm warning you, Mother. Zip it. Now go out in the hallway and keep Luis company. And don't even think about telling him anything about the truth, or you're gonna wind up at the bottom of the ocean right next to Sheridan.
So, Mrs. Wallace, how's it feel to be a grandma?
How would I know?
What was that?
New. It feels new. How does it feel to be a father?
Oh, it's, well, it's incredible. It's hard to believe he's real. He's a miracle.
Sure is.
Yeah. Just wish I could stop thinking about Sheridan and the baby that she would have had by now.
Well, that's understandable, Louise.
Yeah. And the funny thing is whenever I look into his face, I find myself thinking about Sheridan.
Makes sense to me.
Why's that? Why would that make sense that when I look at him, I see Sheridan?
Dr. Abel, we need you.
My baby's dead. My baby's dead.
Ethan, I'm so sorry. I never wanted this to happen.
Teresa,
I swear.
I just lost my child. Please leave me alone.
You are my passion for life.
Ethan, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that your baby is dead. Your baby is alive, and so is Gwen.
The baby's alive?
Yes, but...
Thank God.
Ethan, I just want to tell you what's going on here. Gwen and the baby are alive, but they're both still in very critical condition. They're both very much in grave danger. And again, I ask you to please leave the hospital. Your presence is detrimental to my patient. And I'm not even sure that you should be here.
No, I have to be here. Look, Doctor, I know what I did was horrible, but she's my wife. And I need to be here for her, and I want to tell her how much I love her, and I love that baby.
I'm not sure she'll believe you.
Please, just let me talk to her. Is she awake? Can I please just speak to her?
All right. You can talk to her. She's unconscious, but you can talk to her anyway. She might hear you on some level. It might help.
Thank you.
And what are you doing still here? Don't you realize that you're not helping?
Ethan is my friend.
Then do your friend a favor and leave.
Dr. Abel, those test results are in.
Good, thank you.
I can't believe you're still here. Bad news?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. It's the worst possible news.
She keeps hitting him. I have to stop this
Whitney,
right
wait,
now.
not yet, not yet.
Why?
We don't know what's going on over there.
Well, we're certainly not going to find out by standing here. Chad is in trouble, and he needs me. That's all I know.
It's a good thing your parents don't see this.
My parents, why?
Well, I was just thinking that if your parents saw Chad carrying on with a woman like that and then, associating himself with a guy like Puff Dog, they just think that they were right and that Chad's, he's not good enough for you and he's nothing more than a street punk. Then your dad would probably go off about how he was right and you should have listened to him and you never should have moved to L.A. with Chad, all that.
Look, Chad needs my help, okay? And I have to find out what's going on. Chad, what's going on here? Who is this woman?
Who is this woman? Who the hell are you, sister?
Whitney, it's okay.
But she keeps hitting you. Tell me what's going on.
Oh, I get it. This is your new lady, right, Chad? This is your new woman?
Yeah, and she's none of your business.
You think this little piece of tail from the rich white neighborhood can make you happy? You think she's half the woman I am? She'll never turn you on like I did.
What? You're telling me that you were involved with Chad?
Yeah, you heard right.
You're lying. Chad, tell me she's lying. You could never be involved with someone like this, a woman like this, right?
A woman like this? Hey, little girl, let me show you what a woman like this can do for a man.
What do you mean? Why does it make sense that I would see Sheridan in my son's face?
Well, I just meant that it'd be natural. You know, you've been searching for Sheridan. You know, thinking about her having your baby. You know, worrying about her. I mean, so it's only natural that you're... Your and Beth's baby. You know, any baby, you know, would make you think about Sheridan.
Yeah. I guess that does kind of make sense. I just feel bad that, you know, thinking about Sheridan and on this beautiful baby. It's my first... I almost said he's my first child.
Louise, he is your first child.
Well, no, not necessarily. Sheridan could have given birth to our child before Beth did.
Yes.
That's just so damn frustrating, you know. I want to give Beth and the baby all my attention, and part of me still out there wanting to keep searching for Sheridan. Now, who the hell would kidnap her? Who would kidnap an innocent pregnant woman and keep her prisoner until she gave birth?
Okay, Charlie, you got me alone. What did you want to talk to me about?
Look, I know you want to wait to kill Luis, but I think you're wrong. I think we should kill him now and get on with our lives.
Charlie, you're not thinking straight. We have to wait. We've come too far to blow this now by just doing something off the top of our heads. We have to play it smart.
What's so smart about keeping him alive? He's here. Nobody's gonna miss him for a while because they know he's here spending time with his baby. It's the perfect time.
No. It is not the right time. I'll know when it's time for Luis to die, and I know that you're anxious to get on with our lives, okay? But please just relax, darling, okay? Be patient. We'll act when the time is right, okay? Now, could you pour me a glass of water? I'd do it myself, but, you know, I want to look weak and all after having the baby.
Sure, Beth. I'll get it. The time to kill Luis is right now, Beth. If you can't see that, I'll just have to take matters into my own hands. Luis, I'm so sorry for everything that you're going through. I mean, you don't need to feel terrible for thinking about Sheridan. You should think about her. She's in your heart. And no matter what happens, I think a very special part of Sheridan will always be with you.
Thank you. Thank you. That's very sweet of you, Mrs. Wallace.
Louise, the doctor's finished. You can come back in now.
Everything okay?
Just fine.
Oh, come here, my baby. I want to hold him again.
All right.
Isn't he so beautiful, Luis?
So beautiful. Oh?
Yeah.
He's wonderful.
Luis, you're always gonna be here for me and the baby, right?
Of course I'm always going to be here for the both of you.
Mother, do you and Dr. Culver give us a minute? I'd like to be alone with our family.
Isn't this perfect, Luis?
You, me, our baby, together.
It's what I've always dreamt of. It's finally come true.
Enjoy it, Luis. You're a dead man.
Damn it, Latoya, cut it out!
Oh, come on, admit it. You missed that, didn't you, baby?
Then this is true. You and this person were really a couple. You were really together with her?
Together? Yeah, we were together everywhere, if you know what I mean.
Latoya, shut up. Wendy, come on. I don't want you exposed to this.
Yeah, that's right. Run off. Just like you ran out on me before.
Wait, he ran out on you?
Yeah, like the lying rat he is. Let me tell you something about this guy, this high and mighty Chad. He'll get down in the dirt and roll with you as long as it suits him. But then when something better comes along, he's long gone. When he has no use for you anymore, it's adios, baby.
Now, you know that's not true, Latoya.
Oh, no? Did you use me and throw me away when I didn't fit the new image you wanted everybody to see? You used Puff Dog, and then when you didn't need him anymore, you split. Just like you did to me. All you do is use people, Chad.
No, that's a lie. Okay? Chad is not a user.
You don't know Spit, sister. He's got you snowed, just like he snowed me. You just don't know him well enough, that's all. Wait till he gets sick of you, or finds some other fine young thing. Then you'll know the Chad I know. The smile while you stab him in the back, Chad. When he has no use for you anymore, he'll throw you away just like yesterday's trash.
I know I have no right to be forgiven. I'm so sorry this happened to you. I can't imagine how horrible it was for you to look up on TV and see me kissing Teresa. I have no excuse. And I was stupid. And I was weak. But I want you to know that if you want me and you'll have me, I won't leave you. Ever. I want to be here for you and the baby, and I swear to God, I will never betray you again. And I won't make any more mistakes. Please, you have to fight, okay? You have to fight to save yourself, and you have to fight to save the baby. If you can hear me, you fight, okay?
Mr. Winthrop, the doctor would like to see you. The doctor needs to speak with you now.
Okay. Dr. Abel?
Yes, I have the results of some tests I ran.
And?
The problem is Gwen's blood pressure is dangerously high, which makes it very dangerous for both her and the baby. And we're doing everything we can, but her blood pressure's still through the roof.
What are you telling me?
What I'm saying is, I can only save one of them.
What?
I can either save your wife or your baby. And there's no other way. And Ethan, it's your choice.
You're asking me to choose between my wife and my baby?
Do you want to hold him again? Look, I think he already knows you.
I'm sure he knows me. I'm his papa, right? Ooh.
Why do I keep seeing Sheridan when I look at you? Huh? Your mother Beth, she's a wonderful woman. Why do I keep seeing Sheridan when I look at your face?
realizes Luis is just in the way now. It's time for him to go. What are you gonna do, Charlie? Just what I said I was gonna do. I'm gonna kill him. I don't care what Beth thinks. Luis is a dead man.
You're wrong about Chad. He can never do the things that you're accusing him of doing. He is a good and decent man.
Yeah, right.
Baby, you don't have to defend me, okay? I don't want you involved in this.
This is too good. And the day's coming soon, Whitney, when you'll leave Chad and you'll be with me.
But I want to be involved in this. I can't just stand by and listen to her say terrible things about you. I love you.
Oh, you love him, huh?
Yeah, I love him. And he loves me.
Well, you know what? He said he loved me too. He's just playing you, you uppity bitch. So why don't you take your skinny butt back to the suburbs and get out of my face?
What?
You heard me. And if you don't want to get out of my face, I guess I'll just have to help you.
How can you ask me to choose? How can you ask me to choose one over the other? My wife or my baby? I'd be killing one of them.
I know it's a terrible decision to make, but time is running out if you want to save at least one of them.
Then you have to save the baby.
What?
I know that this is really hard. But you have to remember what the church teaches us. Remember what we've been taught our entire lives. You have to save the baby. The baby comes first.
Teresa, my God, I can't just let Gwen die. I can't just let the baby die either.
Listen to me, if you don't make a decision, you're going to lose both your child and your wife. You have to decide which one you want me to save. And Ethan, you have to tell me now.
Too bad, because I'm gonna kill him. Luis is a dead man.
Beth actually killed Sheridan. I cannot believe she would go to such lengths to get the man that she loves.
Sorry, Ethan, but the situation is critical.
Are you telling me that I should let Gwen die?
NBC tonight. Everyone's falling in love with Alicia Silverstone in the most delicious surprise of the new season, Mismatch.
Ooh, yum.
Tonight, one client is taking more than her share of the men.
I'm putting myself out there for you, and you're acting like I'm running an escort service.
And
Do you need some help?
the search for true love may lead to the ultimate match.
Are you saying you think you're the baby's father?
An all-new Mismatch, tonight on NBC.